Alright, welcome back. We are going through my bookshelf, and my name is Chris Dale, and we are now on shelf number 1, 2, 3. Actually, 1, 2, 3, we're on shelf number 4, to be honest. So, there's that. Alright, so let's start. Here's a book in Norwegian on operating local networks. Now, I'm not a big fan of this because it's in Norwegian, and for some reason they wanted to translate every English term into a Norwegian term, and it was just horrible in my opinion. I am so sorry, whoever the author was, also filled with vulnerabilities. I have a webcast on that as well. JavaScript and jQuery, I used this for work for a little while, don't have any comments on it. Pro Puppet, I'm a certified puppet master, so there's that. Linux cookbook. There's some cool tricks and tips in here. I haven't used it quite a bit, but there's some cool tidbits if you go through the table of contents. That's how I use books like this. I start with the table of contents and I look for something that I find cool. For example, patching, customizing, and upgrading kernels. That's something that I don't know a whole lot about, so I will be like building the 2.6 kernel. That's the page I want to start to read on, and I want to be reading all the way down to patching a kernel or removing a kernel patch, right? That's just how I apply these books. I don't read them from cover to cover. Running Linux, not a big fan. Norwegian book, Data Communications, not good, unfortunately. A book on databases, not something to talk about, not impressive. Development of multimedias. These are books that I used in my bachelor degree. Dynamic web pages, filled with vulnerabilities, crappy. Python cookbook. Now these books are also cool. Like yes, you want to do something, you go look in the table of contents like I explained before, and you might find some cool ways of doing things. The problem with books like these though is that they become dated quite fast. So nowadays you will probably use a library to do like 80% of what's in this book, right? So there's that, unfortunately a bit problematic. And then there's the mobile applications hackers handbook. Yeah, you want this book. This is a good book. This references Android, iOS, and also Blackberries, if I recall correctly. It has a bunch of useful stuff in it. Analyzing Windows Phone applications, for example. I've used this book quite a bit. It is a good book. It doesn't just serve to be on the shelf with all the other crap on the shelf. So, alright. Let's go with the next shelf. See you guys on the next video.